Okay. Now we can play the video game. Up in outer space. There's always something we forget. We've never had a smooth start to a stream, and you know what, I'm just going to be honest with you why that is, chat. It's because when I decide to stream, I usually decide, like, I don't know, maybe a solid 10 minutes beforehand that I'm going to do it.
How about that?
Not very good at preparing, you know,
Whoa,
getting
easy
a
there,
schedule
easy.
going.
You've been out cold a couple of days now.
Of course,
Why
I've
don't you
been
just
off my
relax?
ADHD meds
Get
for,
your
like,
bearings.
several
See
months
what the
now,
damage
so that
is.
doesn't help.
How
But
about your name?
guess that's what
Can you
happens,
tell me your name?
isn't it? You just gotta roll with it.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Okay, we are a boy this time.
Well, I got most of it right.
He's
anyway.
washed. He
Stuff
can't
like
handle the
that.
mouse sensitivity.
Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. You'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
I don't have my notes open. Psych. We still aren't ready, chat. I lied to you. Hold on, we'll get there. Desktop. Meet of Champions. Please do not cover the game. Thank you. And fingers crossed, chat. Now we are officially ready to play the video game. Okay, Strength 5, Perception 9, Sniper Hawk, Endurance, basically dead. Kind of like me, you know, basically dead. Misanthrope, Omniscient, I wish. Agility, Acrobatic Marvel, I also wish.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
It hurts me so much when I see, like, speedruns of this game when, like, they skip the dialogue with quick save and quick load, because it's like, it's just so nice to see this beginning section of the game just go by in like 30 seconds. And, like, don't get me wrong, I understand why we can't do that. Like, I am on board with us not being allowed to do that, but let's see, explosives, sneak, and science. Yes.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
And Logan's Loophole is all we take on this run.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I guess I could probably take Good Natured, actually, the more I think
Here.
about it. No to hardcore. I can't remember if we verified the difficulty on this run, so I'm just going to do it just in case. Okay. Got one stop, hop in there. Boop, boop, boop. Sneak book, we don't forget that anymore. We were forgetting that on that first day we were derusting. Yeah, it's like, for a time there I was working on those guides, and this, again, may be ADHD brain Evander talking. But I kind of stopped working on those guides, because the more I think about it, most of the time I'm just kind of telling you out loud in my runs what I'm doing, and explaining it. I guess, like, setup and stuff like that, I've not been doing that lately, but... Can't be it. That can't be it. Punish that allowance. Come on, boys. Nice. Okay. Cheap viewers. No way. I can't remember what had... What was it? Getting. Getting had 2 matched. So I guess this could technically work, right? Nope. Sure can't. Can't be seeking to setting or something. Oh boy, we're not actually gonna take this long to get this puzzle, are we? Oh, that's a shame. What a waste of time that was. Thank you for banning the bot, Chewy. If you would kindly type !bot in the chat, that's a very important thing you have to do after you ban a bot. You have to type !bot in the chat. Shit. Okay, nothing ing. Can't be... No, it can be disband, can it? But it's not. And we go again. Oh, thank you so much, Chewy. Yeah, we gotta get the pants grab and the dimmadab in there. Okay, sporing. It could be ing, but nothing with an S. Can't be wearing. I don't think it's gonna be an ing. Assign servant. Nope. Sealant. Could be sealant. It's not, though. Studies? Maybe? No. Someone. Also no. Man, they're really giving it to us with this first puzzle, aren't they? No fun allowed. Please. Please! Okay. Oh, you've got to be serious. You gotta be kidding me right now. You've got to be serious, yes. Okay, nothing ing. There we go. Okay, finally. We did it, chat. It only took 6 years of our lives. Oh, we fell in the little hole back here. We're doomed. Pardon me, boys. Alright. Now we just need to get wasted. I forgot to make the chems in Doc Mitchell's house.
Cheyenne,
Classic.
stick.
That's okay, though. Once these two leave, we can get on with our lives. Don't take your fists out, please. Oh. Pardon me, sir. Nothing going on here. I don't think we need too many more. But yeah, we'll get the chems from Doc Mitchell's house. Time loss. Sad face. Getting in this habit lately of like leaning right up into the computer for some reason. And that's both not good because it makes me look like a weirdo on the camera, and it's also bad because I can't really see what I'm doing when I do that. I need to stop doing that. Alright, we got Day Tripper. Go ahead and fast travel. Again. So chat, just a reminder, per the Team Hitless Fallout New Vegas weapon-only rules, you are allowed to use the varmint rifle to shoot the bottles on the fence.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? That's the right idea.
Because
Start
certain
crouching
weapon
down.
classes can't be used to knock the
Well, that's a
bottles
start.
off, and even the ones that can be used to do it, it's not really a skill barrier, so we just decided we would let people use the varmint rifle. Like, yes, I could technically, you know, like, use a grenade launcher. Actually, I'm not even sure that I can, to be honest with you. But even if I could, me using a grenade launcher is not really the difference between me knowing how to get a weapon-only run in this game, is it? Me knowing to use words, talking, speech. Me knowing how to use a grenade launcher to blow bottles off the fence is not really a skill barrier that would prevent me from getting this run, is it? It's just an annoyance, really. Okay, fast travel again. One last time, sell some stuff to Chet. Chet, you betcha.
You must be the one Doc...
Good stuff.
Give me a shout if you need anything.
Alright, now we're going to go talk to Trudy.
I'm done being nice. If you don't
Or
head
wait
Ringo
for
over
Trudy to
soon,
finish talking to
I'm
Joe.
gonna get my friends and we're
Sonny just
burning
walking
this
right
town to
between
the
their
ground.
conversation there,
Got
very
it?
rude.
We'll keep that in mind.
Don't do it, Cheyenne.
Now,
Oh
if you're
my
not gonna buy
gosh.
something, get out.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it,
Well,
Chet?
you've been causing quite...
Any stir causers? Alright, and then I guess the last thing I have to do is go discover the Khan's location for the quest or whatever. Where is my man Joe? Oh, there he was. I guess he was still running. Yeah, this is a hitless, no damage run, which that actually makes this run significantly harder, because we can't blow ourselves up with our own explosives. Which is way easier than it sounds. Maybe that's a cope. I do have a history of doing that, chat. Okay. We're relaxing, we're gaming. Almost new year, new me. Do we get a dog today? I haven't gotten the dog in a while. No dog. She made it pretty far today, chat. Last time she was like over there. This time she's a little bit further down the pass. Or wait, maybe that's the woman there that I'm thinking of. So, chat, yeah, speaking of the Unkathon, I've got some activities lined up for it. So, the idea is it's going to be a timer starting at 30 hours, regular subathon stuff, where like each sub adds an hour, all that. And we have 30 different activities that we're going to select from during the subathon. And we've, I think, done a great job of selecting a variety of activities, but the thing is if we get this run today, we're going to have to come up with a new 30th activity. And I'm running out of ideas, personally. So I may start asking for suggestions from the community, so keep that in mind. We're leaning forward again. What do we think, Chad? Is it Off-White or Cream? I need to stop making jokes about the song, because then people who watch the VOD think I'm insane. You see, the joke is, Chad, is nobody watches the VOD. Red Rock Canyon. We'll go ahead and get our drugs. Yeah, today, what did we learn from our D-Rust? 1, we need to make sure we're paying attention to what outfit we're wearing at all times. 2, we need to remember to keep stocked up on missiles and turbo. And 3 is, what's the third one? There's a third one. Oh yeah, don't overuse C4 in the Brotherhood part, because if I do that, then I won't have enough for Kimball. Wait, is there a Psycho in here? I can't remember. There's not. Okay. It's in the other tent. Or is it just Med-X over here too? Yeah, it's just Med-X. Some jet for the jet enjoyers. Any haddocks? Where am I going? That's the wrong way. Alright, time to actually venture out into the Mojave. We'll start stop hopping for the agonizing walking sections. So I think I've figured out what it is. People keep telling me, like, oh, you don't have to swing your mouse as much when you do the stop hop. And I think the problem is I just have my mouse sensitivity up way too high. But this is how I play the game now, so... Like, me making a less exaggerated movement is a lot more likely to not work because I have my mouse sensitivity so high. So that's why I do that big swing. You could say, you know, Vander, why don't you turn your mouse sensitivity down? And I'll say that it's too hard to learn slow mouse sensitivity, even though it's probably not that big of a difference. And then I'll tell you to shut up and stop asking me questions. Questions are dangerous, chat. Questions are seditious. Okay? Stop asking questions. You'll be happier. Stop hopping, yeah, let's go. We got a Hyrax in the house.
Damn.
In the OBS. Yeah, hey, Jimpy, I hope you're doing well. How funny does it look, Chewy, when I'm, like, talking over the Hyrax? Does it seem like the Hyrax is talking to you? Or does the Hyrax, like, does it outdo my aura? I think the Hyrax probably beats my aura. We'll have to work on that. Honestly, stop hopping to the Megabonk music goes pretty fucking hard. I was not expecting it to go this hard. The Hyrax wins. That's fair. Yeah, like, I personally don't like to overuse stop hopping, because, like, I get motion sick from it pretty easy, but, like, just the amount of time it saves you. Like, you would think, like, oh, that probably doesn't save all that much time, right? But it actually does. Like, it saves a significant amount of time. So it's definitely worth it to do, like, if you're able to do it. And it's not super difficult to learn it. You know, if I can learn it, anybody can. Just takes some practice. And I still don't do it particularly well. Like, you know, like, Silks does way better at stop hopping than I do. Probably don't have to explain that the speedrunners do it way better than me. Like, just any speedrunner. Oh, sorry, Snuffles. Sorry about you. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Dialogue skip. There we go. So, chat, we decided we are not killing these scorpions because they are not worth the risk. So we're just going to run right past them because they're pretty slow. Will not catch you in a million years unless you try to let them catch you or if you run too close to them. So it is important that we note their position before we start here. That guy's stuck in the ground, even. Classic New Vegas. Enemies morphing through the ground. And other objects. But yeah, stop hopping is very good tech to have if you do playthroughs in this game a lot. It saves you so much time.
This is a dangerous place.
Hit him with the frig off. See you later, nerd. Okay, we're assuming that caution is from the scorpions and not from that super mutant, which would appear to be the case, yes. We have made a few mistakes in our early game, so we might have to wait for the super mutants to walk through here. But I'm not sure about that yet. There's still a lot about the timing of all this that I don't understand. It would take someone with more technical knowledge of this game than I to figure it out, too. Oh, we got the ugly armor, chat. Gross. The boulder. All right. Now in the Vegas area. Was that 37 minutes? Ooh, we're pretty slow. I guess we did have to restart because I didn't have the frame counter on, but it's pretty slow setup so far. Need to get Keck locked in. So yeah, our hits on our D-Rust were... 2 were on this part where we killed Benny, because we damaged ourselves with the missile launcher, and we also got shot by Benny, because our positioning was bad. And then there's the 1 hit from... the Crimson Caravan Guard. And despite that, our D-Rust was actually still pretty bad. We just managed to not get hit even though we messed up several times, so do need to keep those things I said earlier in mind. Remains to be seen whether we will do that or not, though. Tu silencio solo. Oh, Chewy, this reminds me. I don't know if you saw that new single from Kaliuchis. I forget what it's called. But it's kind of a banger. I did enjoy it. I'll have to show it to you later. Or at some point on stream here. You could even request it, I think. I can't remember if song requests are on or not, but... they should be. Yeah, she just released a new single. I cannot at all remember what it's called, but I do remember I liked it. Míralo, míralo. There I am doing the song stuff again. Dime adios. This is just an advertisement for my Twitch channel. The future VOD watchers that definitely exist. You get to hear me sing along to the banger music that you probably see on the screen, but can't hear, because I will get a bag put over my head and beat up by the... what am I thinking of? Copyright claim system. I'm still so upset that I messed up my audio on that Fallout 3 Pit DLC Hitless No Damage run, because the audio is super scuffed on that now. The poor VOD watchers that definitely exist. You know, they just had to suffer through that. Also, the VOD watchers from Russia that definitely exist didn't get to see it at all because it's blocked in their country, so... It's been a while since we got the cow running through. No, he did 180. Okay. He caught a whiff of us and thought, nope. Not a chance.
We've got a situation with some...
I'm leaning in again. We've got to get the posture on point here. Relaxed posture. For when things... For when the Shiola inevitably hits the fan, you know. If you're leaned all the way in, you're gonna have some trouble reacting. Plus, it just doesn't feel good. He's washed, he doesn't remember where the turbo is. There we go. Oh, nope, no. There we go. And then repair to 37. After that, now we do educated. Excuse me, lads. Just gonna borrow a couple of these drugs here. Also, this headband. Or bandana, whatever the kids are calling them these days. Gotta get that Unk energy going. You know, we're already leaning into the Unk era. Even though we aren't 30 yet. We just gotta get ready now. You know. The earlier we accept it, the easier it will be.
How are the negotiations with the Great Khan?
Oh, I forgot to do the thing, didn't I, chat? He's washed. I was too focused on the drugs. I lost focus on what's important, the friends, okay? The power of friendship. And schmoozing up people to end a hostage situation, even though there's no leverage whatsoever on my end. What'd everybody get for Christmas? I got a Switch 2 and Kirby Air Riders from Chewie because she's the best person ever. Best girlfriend slash fiance slash life partner ever. Loved Kirby Air Ride. Haven't played too much of Kirby Air Riders yet. I'm not sure whether I like the changes or not. You know, we're Unk status. Remember, we're leaning into that. We don't like change. 28, yeah, because I have the bandana. That's right. And then explosives after that. Yeah, we talked about how the stealth armor in Hoover Dam, actually in some situations in late game runs and in DLC runs actually makes it easier for you to be detected when you're sneaking. Even though that is true, that's not why we're not picking the armor up. Okay, you always pick the armor up anyways because it makes your ass look great. We're not picking the armor up because we want to be able to wear a bandana. Actually, I don't think that armor prohibits you from wearing a bandana. Let's double check. Scientific method, Chad. It's what keeps this. It's what keeps this stream rolling. If we didn't learn anything, it wouldn't be any fun. Let's get that good gamer posture. Where's the teleporter? Where is he? Where's our guy? There he is. He did it. You never catch me alive.
You've done a good turn
you
for
caught
the
me alive.
You're not.
Where's he going? What a free spirit he is. We can only aspire to have that kind of freedom in our lives. We don't need the science magazine, we're not going to pick it up. Let's see if it lets us wear the stealth armor with the bandana on. I think it actually will. Probably should make sure I'm hidden. It will. Nice. Alright, we're styling on them, chat. We've got the fashion souls. And honestly, that's what's most important. If you're gonna throw the run, you may as well look good while you're doing it, okay? As I always say. I've definitely said that string of words before. Even one time. Oh, I also thought there's a way we can make our route more efficient today. Yesterday we went to Novak via the 188 trading post. Today we'll do it via Repcon. That way we can discover the substation on the way. And then we can just fast travel back to it later when we need to. Save us some time. Might have to kill a rad scorpion or two, but worse things could happen. Rad scorpions are pretty easy to take care of in a hitless fashion. Even giant rad scorpions, if you learn the trick to them, they become free. Like, anytime you run into a rad scorpion on its own, it cannot do anything to you in a hitless run, if you know what you're doing. Even a giant one. Now, if multiple giant rad scorpions show up, then you might be in some trouble. But yeah, giant rad scorpions are a little faster. They can catch up to you at running speed. But if you stop moving and then start moving in at the right times when they're winding up their attacks, you'll never be hit by them. They're completely possible to just trivialize. Plus you can stop hop, but makes me feel dirty when I use stop hopping to avoid hits or damage. I don't personally like doing that. Not that it's disallowed or anything, but
Hello?
feels like cheating to me.
Oh, hell.
Not against the rules. I need to go one more hour.
Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, hello, Victor. Thank you for the jump scare.
Howdy, great to see you. I'm assuming you aren't a...
What you want, Holmes?
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself...
Howdy, great to see you.
Weep beep. Go ahead and stop hop here. Try to. We're not as good as doing it uphill. At doing it uphill, excuse me. As you can likely see from the past couple seconds of gameplay. Yeah, we'll just wait until we're on a flat surface. Oh, no bangers today. Damn. This is the first time we've regularly played New Vegas since we made that emote. Unfortunate. We'd love to see a banger. Those big horners, there's like a glitch where they like just vibrate back and forth really rapidly. And that is my banger emote for my stream. Did not happen today. Usually there's at least one of them that's doing it, but I think it's some kind of glitch that happens when they try to move while they're in the eating animation. That's a complete guess. I have no idea how it works, but it seems they always tend to do it while they're in the eating animation, is why I think that. Alright, flat land. We can stop hop again, surely. Surely we can chain some stop hops together. There we go. Surely we can chain some stop hops together. There we go. Relaxed gamer posture, right, chat? Gotta have that relaxed gamer posture.
Hello.
Okay, do we get the gamer jump? We got it on our D-Rust, but... Oh, we got it. We're gaming. Let's go. We're starting to shake the rust off, too, because I'm getting better at my pre-rendering movement. Like the movement before the images load in or whatever. I've never looked. What does the front of the bandana look like here? Over the armor. Yeah, just blindfolding ourselves. Our field of view is severely restricted up here, you know? Just can't see anything in our periphery towards the sky. So I don't know if you saw it, chat. I don't know the validity of this study because I haven't looked into it a whole lot. And this has been something that I've personally been stressing out about lately, you know, getting close to turning 30. But apparently, people who frequently play video games, their neuroplasticity is better for longer, or maybe it's not as bad for longer. I forget if neuroplasticity is when you're not able to learn things as easily anymore, or if it's when you're still able to. Apparently, people who play lots of video games maintain their ability to learn new things longer than most people. according to a study that I haven't, you know, really read or verified the validity of at all. So take that with what it's worth. Take that for what it's worth. I'm just going to go ahead and switch back to the jumpsuit. Any dialogue skippers?
Howdy, partner.
Alright, let's get the magazines. Not forget to do that. Milsurp review, meeting people, Programmer's Digest. Okay, nothing useful there. Fun fact, chat. Your boy, me, is on this album cover. You may be able to notice it in the bottom left of your... No, bottom right of your screens, excuse me. I can't remember if I added Shan's emote yet or not, the one she made of me on that album cover. If it is added, it is Evander with 4 A's, I think. Yeah, there's like, I want to say 21-year-old me on that album cover, so 9 years ago at this point. Turbo in the dresser, insane RNG. This is the run, chat. This is the run.
Vegas at night is like nothing else.
You see, chat, this is why I kill Sarah. It's for the 1 in a million chance that there's turbo in that dresser. It seems worth it to me, I don't know. Another magazine stands. We're gonna go say hi to Mr. House at least once.
Well, howdy, partner.
Check the safes for chems. Need to play more video games. Got it. Yeah, that's what I'm taking from that study. Oh, 1 turbo. 2 turbo. Not bad. That's better than we got the other day. We didn't get any turbo here, so. Speaking of turbo, let's go ahead and hotkey that. Oh, the second gamer jump. We did not hit the second gamer jump.
Where to, partner?
Once again, chat, this is obviously the run. All the telltale signs are here.
Well, hello, sugar.
We go ahead and ask about the snow globe collection.
Penthouse floor. This meeting has been.
Can we get down to business? Let's get down to business, Mr. House. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Congratulations. Just and.
Okay, so we cannot get the stealth boy yet because we don't have comprehension. But once we do, we can get it.
Floor.
So we'll go head over to Freeside. Oh, we dodged him, chat. We put him on skates.
What? Are you serious? I gotta see that.
He's gonna get get us through the door, though.
Hey, you there. I have a...
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Normally, I'm not a fan of letting the Freeside NPCs handle the Freeside thugs, but because we're doing an explosives-only run, I'm a little bit okay with it. Because there's a pretty good chance that I just blow one of them up and then aggro all of them and lose my run. Did we get 2 today? No, doesn't look like it.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph.
We will go ahead and split at this point. I'm trying to be a little bit more efficient with our movement about the map, and that means we should just generally try to stop moving as much as possible. We should try to avoid stopping moving as much as possible. There, that's how that sentence was supposed to come out. It's warm in here. Might be because I'm wearing this thick shirt, I don't know. What time is it? That's fine. That'll work. What am I gonna do in a submarine? A question for the ages. I'm thinking of 2 notable characters in the Fallout canon who were in submarines. And I'm just saying, chat, 50% of those people drank their own piss. Okay? Do with that what you will. The other guy got turned into a ghoul. What this tells me, chat, is that drinking your own piss helps you avoid becoming a ghoul. You heard it here first. I've discovered the universal cure. No, we didn't kill it. Oh, he's a tank. There we go. Probably wasted too much ammo on that there for 2 experience. Probably not worth. Let's remember to get the pressure cooker today. We did not do that on our D-Rust. Never been better. Got no job on the line. Alright, will George behave today? That's the question. So we can get the extra caps. Got him. I don't think that's in range of the explosives, so I think we're fine. George always deserves it, chat. Remember that? George always deserves it. Good demonstration of why it's worth it to get the Day Tripper perk right here. With the tight line that you take to avoid the shells during the Boomer's artillery strike, without Day Tripper, a single, like you'll still get one artillery shell to land behind you. With Day Tripper, no shells land. Like you get across the entire artillery field without a single shell landing. To show the increased duration of the perk of the chems and stealth boys and stuff.
Hold it right there.
I'll take this from here.
Welcome, child.
Hey.
Alright, chat. You know what time it is now? It's time for me and the boys to learn about the Boomers. I'm going to run a quick 3-minute ad break during Pete, I think his name is, during his presentation. Take a quick bathroom break, and I will be right back during the unskippable dialogue.
You're the outsider.
It is Pete. Good. I'm going to pay super close attention here, chat. On our ad break. BRB.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Hey.
Just a minute late there, but we're back. Let's get on with it then. I hate how that messes the third-person camera up. You get the cinematic camera.
Story.
Wait, I did this at the wrong time. Oh well, it should be fine. I may have messed up, we'll see though. Lockpick to 28, explosives to 75. We have comprehension now, so we can get the stealth boy. We might just go kill Benny now. We'll have to see. Go ahead and read all the books. Needs electronics, duck and cover. Should work. Okay. Should be all we need. Yeah, this kid's lecture. I wonder for most speedruns if they just avoid doing that part altogether. Because even if you were doing like max quests, you could probably get the Boomer's loyalty some other way. So I wonder if they just try to skip it in general for that exact reason, for the time sink. Because unlike like the Master at Arms and Loyal, that kid's portion of the Valar quest isn't like, it isn't actually itself a quest. It's an unmarked quest, I guess is what they call those.
Hi there. What?
Go ahead and start this quest before we forget. Raquel, that's her name. I couldn't think of her name. Like from Shawshank Redemption.
Instructions. These
only different. Let's see, we want to go to the strip now. I probably should have made sure this guy actually died. Okay, he did. Good. Hey Phil, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good Christmas. And or Boxing Day. I guess it still is Boxing Day, but... Go ahead and get the stealth boy in the safe.
Where to, partner?
As well as the snow globe. And then we'll go turn the snow globes in. And we can finish off setup. I passed the safe. Oops. Alright, I have to read the book. Or the magazine. So now we... Oh, I should have gotten the missile launcher before I left, but that's fine. We can just fast travel back. Let's go ahead and make it daytime. Way too dank. Oh, all the alcohol is finally wearing off. Yeah. After the binge drink at the beginning of the run.
Get out of my face.
What the heck is your problem, buddy? Take it easy. Oh, I need the naughty nightwear, that's right. This is not where I steal the munitions, is it? It's in the other hangar. I left my munitions in my other hangar. You know, it's kind of like the other pants joke.
Morning.
I only own 2 pairs of pants, by the way. Oh, we got mines today. Good. That makes it significantly easier. Do we even need to steal the rest of this? Probably not. Getting good RNG for the ammo containers, too. You love to see it. One of these has missiles in it. I can't remember which. Neither of those are it. Just for the money? Okay. Let's go ahead and pick up the Naughty Nightwear while we're thinking of it, as well as the C4 from Mick. What time is it? It is 11 a.m., so we should be safe to fast travel. But yeah, that lecture is a pain. What's nice about it is in this case, I don't know, I didn't need to take an ad break that bad, but it's a good ad break time, that kid's lecture. I've watched the first episode. We have not had a chance to watch the second episode yet, because of family Christmases and stuff. But I probably will watch it today, after stream. Yeah, but yeah, I've been very interested by the first episode. Yeah, I'm excited to see where they go with it, for sure. Probably don't actually have to sneak here. Wonder what happens if you don't.
Hello. Welcome to Mick and Ralph's.
I did not turn the damn snow globes in, did I? Sure didn't. Classic. Huge time loss. Not that
you
big
look
time
new
loss.
to free stuff.
Fuck it, we'll go for it. No, we won't, actually. Let's not risk it. We probably would have beat him, but... He's dead! Take it easy!
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Violent murder always makes my days better, you know, so... Thank you for your service. Oh, yeah? That's pretty funny, like a fan service.
Where to, partner?
Penthouse. Guess I could have killed Benny first, but...
Well, hello, sugar.
Yeah, I did this all out of order. Actually, I should have just
Penthouse
killed Benny,
4.
then done this, then... gone to Mick and Ralph's. But we'll kill Benny now.
Casino
That's
4.
what we'll do. Let's go ahead and update our hotkeys.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night.
Yeah.
Hey, fellow.
Goodbye, yeah.
Hello.
Why can't I talk
Hey
to
there,
you?
pal.
Alright, let's see if we can reduce the number of hits today on this split by 2, because both of them were at this part the other day. Okay, so sneak, missile launcher, I should have picked up more than one so I can repair it, but I can always do that later. Not a big deal. Okay, 2 down. What did I do last time? That was the mistake. I guess I got too close to the explosion. Okay, he forgives us. And then again. Nice! We reduced the hits. Let's go. D-Rust distance PB. Oh, almost talked to Yes Man in time. Explosives, explosives to 75. Sneak after that, right? Yeah, sneak and speech. Let's do speech to 50, sneak to 49. Locksmith's Reader, talk to Yes Man.
Hi.
White Glove Society, we want to talk to them about them. And then that should be all we need to talk to Yes Man about. Okay. Let's get moving then. So we need to go to Freeside, and then after that we are done with setup, and then we just play the game from here on out. Probably want to remember to steal more missile launchers while I'm at it, but so I can repair. Oh my god, ghost slot machines, chat. They're playing themselves! The casino's haunted! It's Benny's ghost. He's back to take his revenge. He's back to take his revenge for my revenge.
Of the mighty Kaiser.
Friendly little policeman faces. Sure, they still rough you up.
That was the whole joke. He just likes being roughed up. Chat. Trust. Have I turned the snow globes in? Goldfish memory. Okay, I have turned the snow globes in. So back to Freeside at the Strip North Gate. Or the Freeside's North Gate, excuse me. That's the safe fast travel location. No enemigos. We'll go ahead and buy some missiles from gun runners while we're at it. So we need to buy the C4 and the Naughty Nightwear from, I want to say it's Mick. I can't remember who is who. It is Mick.
Welcome back. Like I always say,
where is theirs? Also, do you have any missiles, my good man? No, you don't. That's fine, though. Yeah, both of those. F it. Get that pressure cooker. You can have the canteen as well. All right. There are enemies close by. The kids just left. I've never seen that. Why did the kids leave? This is something I did not know could happen, chat. Look at them go. They're just running and playing out in the dangerous wasteland, you know. As a free-spirited child does. Okay. Never seen that before. That's a first.
Welcome, sir, or...
I would like to purchase something as a sir and or madam. Any missiles for me? We will take the high velocity missiles, sure. Okay, back to the boomers. Make sure we get the right gear on. Banger, absolute banger. Game of the year soundtrack. Chewie needs to learn how to play this on saxophone. Am I not hidden right now? Why am I not hidden? Oh, there we go. Well, that one's just repaired better anyways. Oh, it stays there. Okay, it doesn't care that it's a different missile launcher. Let's go to the Nellis Array, shall we? Oh. Thanks for the prostate exam, Fisto. Fisto is a real one. Hope you're doing well, Park. Hope you had a nice Christmas. Oh, I was going to ask you, Park. So, I don't know if in Ohio it's been as foggy as it has been in Indiana the past couple days, but based on my understanding of how fog works, I didn't know why there was so much fog here, and I figured you might know something about that. Feel free to answer that question at your leisure. Atlas basically confirmed. Oh, Persona 6? I didn't hear about that. I'm not a big Persona enjoyer, but I am aware of the series. That was actually really close. I'm gonna check my damage after that, just to make sure I didn't get hit. You know what, I don't trust this. Okay, he's gonna blow up. Or maybe he already did. Let's check our health to make sure we're still hitless. Good. I didn't get the fucking sonic emitter. Whoops. I forgot to schmooze up Loyal. We're just really scuffed today, aren't we? High humidity at the surface level while colder temperatures aloft push down. I see, so it like pushes the clouds down. Yeah, because like there are parts of Indiana that are like always foggy because it's like near lakes and stuff, and I was like, well, it's foggy everywhere, like all day for no reason. Because usually, I don't know this either, you probably do, but like fog that comes from the lakes usually dissipates by like midday, right? It's only a thing in the morning. But Well, thank you, Park. I appreciate that. And I had that question as we were driving back and forth between family Christmases past couple days. Loyal. We need to talk to Loyal to get that sonic emitter. We forgot to do that. Oh, lake effect anything? Like, I could be wrong. I think, like, the way, like, the reason you get so much
What is it,
fog
outsider?
from the lakes is, like, because of the specific heat of the water, it's, like, the water is really slow to warm up, and then it's really slow to cool down as well. So, like, at the beginning of the day, like, the water is still really cold on the lake. And because of that, like, fog starts to, like, form around the lake, and it just blows away from the lake. That's how I thought that worked. I don't know anything, but... because as it warms up, the water doesn't warm up with the surrounding vapor or whatever, I don't know. Surrounding air, rather. Again, that could be completely wrong. Yeah, I hope you've been well, Park. We are still hitless today. The scuff today has not come from the scary parts, which is good, because I prefer the scuff to be at the non-scary parts. But there's still most of the complex parts of the run to go. Fog is generally a reflection of humidity, high dew points at the surface, and a strong enough force stopping it from ascending. I see. And the dew point is, like, determined by pressure and temperature, I guess. You're dead, right? Why'd you make that noise? Oh, that's one above me. Never mind. Oh, it's moisture content. So you see, I'm wrong about so many things. We'll pick up Thump Thump while we're here. Am I doing this right? Or am I not thinking I'm doing this right? Oh, here we go. These two. Headphone warning chat. Some loud noises incoming. I'm learning so much today about meteorology. I'm learning how wrong I was about all of my notions as to how anything worked. Hopefully there's no learning in the hitless run we're doing currently. Hopefully we've gotten that all out of the way. Just double check my skills should be fine, yeah. Just making sure there aren't any drugs or alcohol still active that would affect my ability to finish this repair. Leaning in again. Bad habit. Yeah, I should give the Persona games a try. Maybe if we get this run today, that can be the replacement 30th activity for the subathon. And let's replace our hotkey for Thump Thump. Where is Loyal? Is he in his house? He's not. Sweet.
So you're the outsider.
I did not want to talk to you. Yet.
Hello, outsider.
Alright, explosives are at 75. Sneak and speech are what we have left. So sneak to 50, we'll do speech to 60, and then sneak to 56. And level 8, we do cannibal, finally. We're finally cannibals, chat. We did it. We've achieved the American dream. That's what that is, right? What about Raquel? Whose name I only remember because of Shawshank Redemption, which is not probably a great reason to remember that name. Any stop hoppers? More than one in a row? There we go.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
Alright. So now we turn this quest in, then we go to Pearl, then we go to Loyal.
I see the power's back on.
And then we get the plane back up. Now we spend the rest of the run in the Leopard PJs, because that's just better fashion than the stealth armor, even though our butt doesn't look as good. It's all about the entire outfit being put together, okay, chat? This outfit shows we're zany in the life of the party, you know?
Hey.
We're in our PJs during the day.
You have done well.
Okay, so after this, what are we doing? White Pants Society and the King.
Pearl sent words.
Hey there.
Alrighty. We're all set up. Let's go ahead and put the rebreather on, right? We do need that to breathe underwater. So we finished off the Boomers quests here. There's a part of setup that I'm blanking on right now. For some reason, that Lake Lurk is closer than I would like it to be, but it's fine. I don't want to waste a missile on it. I think I can avoid detection. Should be fine. And even if I can't avoid detection, as long as it doesn't shoot at me from the shore, we're fine. If they follow us into the water, there's a workaround we can use to prevent getting hit. Because they actually can't attack us in the water, fun fact. And even though they're water-based enemies, they don't know how to attack underwater. It's kind of funny, actually. I haven't done my annoying explanation of why I would be freezing to death down here in a while, in real life. Those were the days, remember, chat? when I did that every single run. Anybody following me? Looks like no. Sweet. Oh, I gotta get the other C4. That's right. But I can wait to do that until later, you know? There's no rush in doing that now. So White Pants Society is next. We already have the Cannibal perk, so that should be easy setup. I need to remember to go talk to Veronica and recruit her as a follower and get in the Brotherhood bunker first, which also means that I need to kill the Scorpions at Hidden Valley first, so that this remains a explosives only run. Sorry, I forgot the headphone warning there, chat. Oh. Loyal's in his house. Time loss. Sad face. I guess he's always in his house at the end of this quest. I don't think I ever paid attention to that. I guess he always moves to his house here. Either that or I'm just always finishing this quest at this time of day.
It's going to be a dream.
Go ahead and turn in the quest to Pearl. And then we are done with the boomers. I'll go ahead and split actually so I don't forget.
Hello.
We're gonna go to Hidden Valley, that's right. I get both of them. I did not. My posture is terrible today, man. Been shifting around a whole bunch.
Hello.
No offense, but
Oh. Time loss.
Well, thanks for taking... A bunch of shut-ins.
She does the boomers dialogue there every single time. Let's skip it out there. Let's not get too attached to Veronica. We all know what's going to happen to her, chat. Again, chat, think about it this way. At least Veronica won't have to see her entire family murdered. We're doing her a kindness by feeding her to cannibals. How's that for a cope?
I've got this. I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Welcome back, Veronica.
Listen up. I'm in...
So I saw, again, this is like not anything I've looked into the veracity of, you know? But, I saw that Capcom is possibly doing a Code Veronica remake, and I never played that one. But I think that's like the one where like the bad guy has like multiple personality disorder or something, or like split personality disorder. I don't know why I'm doing this, I don't have to do this now. So I wonder what they're going to do with that. I don't know. From what I hear, again, I have not played the game, but I hear that they treated it pretty respectfully in the original version of that game. Like they didn't kind of spice it up for the audience, you know, like a horror movie or whatever. Like they treated the split personality disorder as it probably actually would affect someone. But again, I don't know if any of that is true. What am I doing now? I'm feeding Veronica to cannibals. That's right. That's what we're doing now. To the White Pants Society. So we have to talk to Ted Gunderson first to be able to start the quest before we talk to Caesar for a time save, and also because we need to do that so we don't get killed by assassins.
Beg your pardon, but...
Beg your pardon, stranger, but...
Beg your pardon, stranger. Let me help find your son. No other questions. We're just gonna find him all on our own. We don't even know what he looks like. Have to talk to Marjorie first because we don't know that the White Glove Society are former cannibals yet. Excuse me. Okay, so she does the Freudian slip and tells us that her group used to be cannibals, and then we use that to trick this man.
How may I be of service?
Actually, we don't actually trick him. I guess we are cannibals now. We can use the cannibal perk to beat that speech check, which would not be too difficult to beat regardless of the perk, but... Alright. So, basically we just talked to... what's his name? Mortimer. We talked to Mortimer about the fact that he's trying to get the White Glove Society back into the act of eating human flesh. We're going to help him achieve his goal. The problem is that his goons kidnapped the son of a very wealthy man in the NCR, and if they lose business from that man, their main big dish, Brahmin Wellington, they wouldn't be able to make it anymore. So, we are going to go convince Heck Gunderson that this was all just a misunderstanding, and then we're going to replace Heck with Veronica, and Veronica's going to get eaten. And Veronica doesn't know that yet, so if you guys could keep it on the down low.
My daddy's going to kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me. My daddy sent you? God damn it. Who did that? My daddy's got a lot of enemies. It don't make no sense that the White Pants Society would kidnap me. He's here to do business with them. Well, you got a point.
And that's why the split's called the White Pants Society. Because I think that stupid little joke is so funny. Alright, Veronica, if you would, just take a couple more steps in this direction for me. Thank you. And wait there.
Should have brought some.
Alright. And we're done. Just go bring Heck back to his dad. and we'll get out of here. And the guy that thinks we're down here to repair a water main break has good reason to let us through, even though we have Heck Gunderson in tow. You know, he has no questions about that. You can tell they're not paying him enough. He's like, it's not my job to ask questions about that. It's only my job to ask questions about the person initially showing up down there without permission. Okay, now we have to wait for Heck to figure out how to path to his father, which can be agonizing sometimes. Oh, it wasn't this time, though. He was pretty quick.
Oh my god. Ted, are you alright?
Wait, this is Heck. I always get him mixed up. So now we go talk to Mortimer. And he does this fun little dialogue line where he says amuse-bouche, which I just think is great. It's just a fun little phrase, isn't it?
Any
Amuse-bouche.
word as to our arrangement? Wonderful. You have come through with flying colors. I know you have done very well in keeping this business.
Oh, wait, no, he doesn't do the line yet. He'll do it later, though. We'll get that little treat later. We'll get the little human amuse-bouche as a treat later. Okay. We'll do sneak 60, speech 70, sneak 63. And now we put everything else in sneak until it's maxed out. Then we can upgrade explosives, and then after that, speech if we have extra skill points. But that is the White Pants Society done. Now we need to go deal with the king. But in order to do that, we need to first go to the RepCon headquarters. I am actually going to make it 9 a.m. first. So that'd be 17 hours. We're going to fast travel over to RepCon. The reason we do this now is because this will let us discover this substation as a time save for later. We used to not do this, but then I thought, I could just go ahead and discover the substation now. Go ahead and equip Thump Thump. Yeah, we have enough C4 to take out the king now, that we just don't have a detonator yet, unfortunately. So we need to go secure a detonator. Otherwise we would just save this for later as well. We'll go ahead and discover Nelson. That'll be the best way to move through everything and be time efficient. Let's try not to take fall damage as we do this, if we can avoid it. So there can be rad scorpions over here. I need to keep an eye on my danger indicator and on the surrounding area. In fact, there can even be giant rad scorpions over here. In fact, they may not even aggro. That guy might aggro. We'll have to see. Yep. Oh, still caution. Should probably be fine though. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Alright, so we'll go through Novak just to discover some locations on the way. I know that the pathing here is safe. There may be a more direct, fast line to get to where we're trying to go, but this is just how I remember it. We'll discover Gibson's scrapyard along the way for some free experience. We'll discover Novak, and then we'll make our way over to Nelson. On our way to Nelson, we need to go through the pass between Novak and Nelson so that we can get 2 more bricks of C4 and also a detonator. And we will use every brick of C4 that we pick up. Lucky for us that the amount is guaranteed and consistent, and it's exactly the amount we need, both between buying it from Mick and picking it up at the Nelson Pass.
Careful. They got spies all over.
I like how they make this character just stare into windows blankly. Like, that's like actually part of his pathing, I think, is to just stand and stare in windows. Because he's the only NPC in this town who consistently does it. It's like the show. It's the thing from the show. The dinosaur. While we're walking through here, too, we want to make sure to pick up a suit of Legion armor, because that'll help us later on at Hoover Dam. And there is always 2 dead Legionaries here. It's implied that the sniper from Dinky the Who are you? Oh, that's the substation guy! He followed me this whole...
Stay out of the control room and enclosure, or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Thank you for relaying that message, pal. He's nothing if not dedicated. But yeah, it's implied that the Legionaries are shot by the sniper in the mouth of the dinosaur over here. There are 2 ex-First Recon snipers that live in Novak. First Recon is like the Navy SEALs of the NCR. Or maybe not the Navy SEALs, but like whatever the special division in the Army is, you know. What is it, Delta Force? Am I wrong about that?
Hello.
Probably. Yeah, there's our C4 and detonator, and it's not considered stealing. You can just take it. The name's Meat, smiley face. Much obliged. So we hit that Ranger with the frig off, and then we're gonna make our way over to Nelson. We're gonna watch out for a landmine that's always in the road here. Its position varies slightly, but it is always here. Actually, its position may not even vary. It's just the grass, like the grass, the way it renders, it always varies a little bit.
Have you come to Nelson seeking...
So we hit him with the frig off.
Our way.
And then the I'll be on my way. We'll discover Nelson here, and now we can leave. And go take care of the king. So, chat, the Meat of Champions run. What we are trying to do is get the Meat of Champions perk, and there's a very specific set of requirements you have to meet in order to get that perk. What it is you have to do is you have to kill and eat 4 major faction leaders in the Mojave area. You need to kill the king in Freeside and eat him. You need to kill Mr. House in the Strip and eat him. You need to kill Caesar over in the fort and eat him. And then you have to kill President Kimball at Hoover Dam and eat him. And then you get a special perk. Let's make sure they succeed, because this is the second NPC spawn. It looks like they're fleeing. Yeah, we'll call it good. So how we're going to take out the king is a very nice little setup we have. We need to go talk to the king first, because until we talk to Pacer and gain access to the king, he will always stay in this room and he'll never leave.
Hi. What do we have here?
So we hit him with the Riz, so we don't have to pay anything.
Look, Rexy.
We tell the king we're going to help him out, do some work for him. And then we're going to wait to a very specific time of day where both him and his dog walk upstairs. We're going to go up to their room first. Actually, let's wait down here because last time it was weird.
Hey.
And I had to come down here. Now let's just make sure he gets moving. Okay, here we go.
Why are you talking to me? Smoke these guys already.
Smoke these guys already? What? What is he talking about? Was I still aggroed when I went in the door or something? That was weird. Glitched dialogue? So now that the king's moving, we'll make our way up to his room.
The head of one of Mr. House's family.
And wait one more hour. Oh, that didn't work. I might have just done goofed.
There's talk of someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk to Mr.
That man is talking to a dog.
That's bullshit. Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk to anyone.
There's something weird about this movement of this NPC where, like, if you wait, you can't speed it up, which is really annoying, actually. I don't know if it's got something to do with a default position or something, but... Let's move this along, pal. We got places to be, people to eat, you know? Anyways, as we get these two to be in the right position, both the king and his little dog, too, we can use 2 bricks of C4 to kill them both, stealthily, and nobody will ask any questions when we eat the body. So, that'll work.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
I mean, apparently not. Go and have a seat, big guy.
All right. I'll see you later.
That'll work. So, we want to close those doors. We want to use a dose of Psycho to increase our damage. And then we're going to use this detonator while nobody can see us. If we kill them both, we should get 83 experience, which we did. And nobody is any the wiser. Guess we're going to just have a little snack. We're only going to eat his leg, chat. Okay. And there is the king down. Now we'll move on to Mr. House. Any of you who are familiar with this channel and have seen my New Vegas runs before, the Mr. House strat is pretty much always the same. Only time it was any different was when we were doing the Mr. House ending, and that we didn't have to kill him at all. We'll make our way over to the Strip North Gate.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Alrighty. So we'll kill Mr. House here. While we're on the strip, we will go buy some turbo from the bartender at Gamora, just because it'll help us out later. But what I'm about to show you, Chad, is the strategy to get Mr. House killed hitless, and it works no matter what your level is, no matter what your sneak skill is, no matter what your special stats are. This strat that I'm using always works. There are faster strategies that can be used if you have a high enough sneak skill and agility. But what I always do, just to make sure it's consistent, is I push this robot out of the way. This is one of those enemies that does not have a default position that they return to. Many enemies, if you push them off of their patrol, they will go back to it. This guy does not do that. So you can just push him behind the stairs here where he can't see you access the terminal. In theory. Have I not pushed him far enough away? No, there we go. Yeah. There we go. So I activate the terminal. I open the antechamber. And then immediately I use a stealth boy. And then we're hidden. And then as long as we don't bump into any Securitrons, we will not be spotted. So we're going to go to the control room, click thump thump. We're going to open the LS chamber. We're going to have some second thoughts about our life choices, okay? You know, killing and eating people, it's pretty heinous. And then we get over it and we just shoot them. And very important, chat, once you kill Mr. House, you cannot return to this room. So you have to make sure you eat him before you leave, otherwise your run is dead. Let's go ahead and devour Mr. House. Yum yum beef jerky. We love a 200-year-old man who has a tube hooked up to his penis to drain his pee, you know? Surely that's what that tube is for. Now before we leave, we're going to actually want to stay hidden. Sometimes there is a glitch here where the Securitrons will attack you even though Mr. House is dead. They're not supposed to attack you once he's dead, but sometimes they still do. So since our stealth boy is still active, we'll just remain cautious and make our way out. And there we go. That is Mr. House, Hitless. Alright, next is the Securitron Vault. So this is one of two of the scarier splits in the run. This is one of the splits where things can kind of go wrong, and you just have to be able to adapt.
Hey, no one but...
We just have to walk into Gamora to get the check for the end game to see that we've interacted with them,
and they got what was coming to them.
as you can see there. But while we're here, we'll go ahead and talk to the bartender to get some turbo. So this bartender will always sell turbo. There's an RNG check here where the amount of turbo will be RNG, and you can cycle their inventory out to get another chance at getting more. Sometimes they have zero turbo. The number can be zero, but if you cycle their inventory, they will eventually have it. Let's see what we got today. We got 3 today. That's not a great roll. We'll have to do more than one go at it here. So we'll go ahead out into the courtyard.
This time for good.
We have to go out to the courtyard because the game does not let you wait inside the casino. So we're just going to wait 3 business days, chat. We're waiting for our Amazon package. And while we're working on this, pre-roll ads are about to be back on the stream. So I'm going to go ahead and run a 3-minute ad break while I am cycling the vendor's inventory and buying turbo because that's kind of boring. And I'd rather not have pre-roll ads on the stream. So I will see everybody who is not subscribed in just a couple minutes. There's day 2. Okay, that took a little while. It's concerning.
Gamora has the loosest mister.
Voice is cracking.
Hey there.
You know, age 30, but we still haven't
Pleasure doing business.
struck puberty very well, have we? Okay, 1 turbo, not very lucky with the RNG. The good thing is, Chad, is we're getting the bad RNG out of the way now, so that we can get the good RNG later. That's surely how that works.
Hey there.
Wow, this game is not being nice to me right now.
I know.
That is 3 awful rolls on the amount of turbo. So I've seen it where the bartender can sell as many as 6 doses at a time. You can probably get more than that, but 6 is the most I've ever seen. But we've gotten, what, 3, 2, and 1 now. It's not very good rolls. We'll just do 1 more. Even if it's just 1, I think we should be good at this point. How much do we have? We have 10, yeah, so 10 should be plenty.
Hey there.
And we got a 0. That's fantastic. We'll stick with 10. 10 is fine. Ad break will end in 30 seconds, so everybody will be back with us. And now we're going to take care of the Securitron Vault. So what we're going to do when we get outside of the casinos, we're going to fast travel over to Nelson, that we discovered earlier, if you'll remember.
Bosses don't like trouble in the...
Oh, here we go. Nelson. Forgot where Nelson was. But from Nelson, we can make our way over to Cottonwood Cove and make our way to the fort, where Caesar is. So as you'll remember, to get the Meat of Champions perk, we do have to kill and eat Caesar. And the best way to do that safely for a hitless run, at least that I could find, is to schmooze him up and then arrange for him to die during his brain tumor surgery. Lucky for us, we've done most of the Caesar's Legion quests already. The only 2 left we have to do are... or 3 left, excuse me. The only 3 left we have to do are the Securitron Vault, the Brotherhood of Steel, and the Arizona Killer quest, which we would be doing anyways because we need to take a bite out of Mr. Kimball. We want to save that part of the Legion quest for last, because once we do that, the NCR will shoot us on sight, which, as you can imagine, is not ideal for a hitless run. There's a fun interaction here. So this NCR trooper is supposed to approach you and force dialogue to start a quest. If you don't do that, like if you mash attack so that he can't start his dialogue with you, you can lead him over here to these Legion soldiers and then they'll fight each other. And most of the time, I say most of the time, because I have seen it where it doesn't happen, but most of the time the Legion soldiers win. But every now and again, the NCR trooper does win the fight. Oh, is he? Oh, he's fleeing already. He's already fleeing. What a coward. Yeah, he's done for. He got disarmed. Yep.
Degenerate.
Degenerate.
Oh, well.
I agree. Oh, we're here, chat. Let's stop for an enjoyable little snack. You know, just to keep us going, you know, keep our wits about us, keep our energy levels up. As you can see, the Legion has no problem with cannibalism. My kind of people. Go ahead and equip Thump Thump. So you can run into some fire geckos over here on the way to the fort. The good thing is if you remain somewhat sneaky, you can usually spot them before they see you, and you can just take them out. Yes, during our D-Rust of this run, though, we got spotted by a fire gecko, and it started attacking us. And because Private Reynolds won the fight with the Legion soldiers over there, he actually saved our life, because he didn't force dialogue with us yet. So he took the bullet for us and died. Oh, see, there's one there. There's a Legionary next to it, though, so I need to make sure I don't hit one of them. Yeah. Let's do missile launcher. Nice. Yeah, these fire geckos kind of patrol randomly about this field. Sometimes you get through here and you don't have to fight any of them. Sometimes the Legionaries, excuse me, sometimes they kill most of the fire geckos, so you don't even have to worry about them. Looks like today we might just have to kill that one. Yeah, it's looking that way. This is how I like to get over to the fort. There are probably faster ways to do this, but I think most other lines are a little bit more dangerous. So I like to go this way. Plus, it's some navigation that my goldfish brain can remember, so we got that going for us as well. Alright, so we will make our way through these mountains here, discover the sniper's nest. We don't have to do that for any reason in particular, it's just out of habit, really, more than anything else. Gives us 11 experience for whatever that's worth. And then we can make our way down to Cottonwood Cove and go to the fort. If you ever wonder why I pan my camera down when I'm going down a hill, it's so that I don't take fall damage. If you keep your camera facing forward as you climb down a hill, your character will move faster in a lateral direction, which means they can kind of run off of the mountain and fall and take fall damage. So that's why I move my camera down when I'm going down a hill, because then your character doesn't move as fast in those directions. And there I almost took the fall damage anyways. Again, this is a damageless run. We're going for hitless, no damage, not just hitless. Here's our buddy Anders up on the cross. Classic Anders. Hello. How's it going, Anders? Hello. What a friendly guy. Head on a pike. Let's see, we need sneak now. What do we take at level 10? We take Huron now. One of the few times it's wise to actually take that perk.
Halt! What biz?
Sneak to 97. And then we'll make our way over to the fort.
Awe.
Awe.
By order of Caesar, all...
Love this close-up of the guy's chin there. Let's go ahead and agree to disarm. There's no reason to keep holdout weapons at this point. Or at any point in this run, actually. We never really need holdout weapons. So, when Caesar is about to attack, when Caesar is about to task us with destroying the Securitron fort, as some of you may be well aware, you don't actually have to destroy the Securitron fort, you just have to make Caesar think that you've destroyed it. The safer of the two actions for a hitless run is to make him think that you've destroyed it and not actually destroy it. So that's what we're going to do. There are a couple enemies we're going to have to deal with because of the skill point economy in this run.
Have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
But that's okay because we can kill most of them before they can see us. There is one enemy, though, that will probably aggro to us before we kill it. And as long as it's facing the correct way and we react properly, if it's not facing the correct way, it won't matter.
So I finally get to...
Let's kiss some ass, yeah. Alright. Task received. So, funny thing, chat, I can't even remember how many years ago I started streaming now. It's been at least 2. So let's say 2 years ago. 2 years ago, when I first started doing hitless runs in this game, I did not understand the game well enough to know that you did not actually have to do this part to get a safe yes man ending. So I actually used to do this part in my any percent because I was a silly little goose and I didn't know any better. So this part is actually probably more familiar to me than it should be because I didn't just do it in my house ending and Caesar's Legion ending. I did it in my any percent as well. And this guy always shakes a funny way when you talk to him.
None may enter without Caesar's permission.
None may enter without Caesar's permission. Does a little shimmy for us. We always got to stop and gawk at that. You know?
Caesar has permitted your...
So here we actually want to switch to the Mercenaries grenade rifle. Thump Thump, its range is actually too good for this part. Fun little fact for you. Go ahead and take some Rad-X too, just for the fun of it. There's a lot of radiation at this part. So here, I like to try and take a peek ahead, so he is facing away from us. There we go. Smooth. Oh, RNG Stealth Boy? Insane. This is the run, chat. This is the run. So, we're going to activate the Turret Operations Terminal. Humanity. Sweet. So we are going to deactivate the turrets. Our science skill is not high enough to deactivate the Protectron, so we're going to have to deal with them. But lucky for us, past that first Protectron, I can say that word, Protectron, they're actually pretty simple to deal with. Oh, did I get both of them? I guess I did. Yeah. Sweet. I actually did damage to the other one, too. It's kind of funny. Let him get a little closer here. Nice.
Scanning for hostiles. All clear.
Might just be able to sneak past this guy. I'm not sure, actually. Oh, no, we can't. Nope. Okay, that's fine. We got the RNG stealth boy. So we accidentally destroyed a generator there, which that's bad. You don't want to do that, because it activates the sentry bots. Luckily, though, we do have a stealth boy in tow, so we can probably get away with it. Woohoo! Who saw me? Thank goodness I didn't get hit there. Stealth boy time, obviously. We want to be careful here that we don't get spotted. There's that Protectron there. Where did he even come from?
Area clear. Proceed.
I guess he was in that side room? Bastard. Guess we're gonna have to watch out for the sentry bots here, because we done goofed. Let's move a little slow here. Just be careful. So we don't get spotted. Door is activated elsewhere. Good for it. Alright, that was a little scuffed, but still hitless. We're fine. Alright, we did it. That was a little spooky. Luckily, we got that RNG stealth boy. Otherwise, we would probably have some problems here. Because we do need a stealth... Well, we don't need one, but we might need a stealth boy for the Brotherhood of Steel split. Depends on how lucky we get with enemy patrols. We're still going strong. Let me double check my health there to make sure I didn't take a hit. Yeah, we're fine.
Our way, true to Kaiser.
I felt the ground shake.
Alright, so we went ahead and passed by the Boomer's quest, since we've already done it. Now we're going to go back to the Strip and form an alliance with the White Glove Society. Got a mixed reputation with the NCR now. If we keep helping Caesar's Legion, they're going to get a little bit angry with us, you know? I don't really know what their problem is. I mean, I'm only helping a fascist authoritarian that wants to destroy their entire country.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you.
People just can't respect differences of opinions nowadays, I guess. I don't know. Alright, chat, you ready? We're gonna get the amuse-bouche line. We're gonna get it.
Beg your pardon, but...
The Kings were pushing it too far, and they got what was coming to them.
The Kings got what was coming to them, chat. You hear that? Deep stealth C4 assassination is what they deserved, I guess. Only one of them deserved to die, and not even the one that caused the violence.
Ah, you're back. I certainly did. Philippe created an extraordinary amuse-bouche from the flesh of your former...
Just makes you want to lift your pinky up in the air, doesn't it?
Everyone at the...
Extraordinary amuse-bouche. Alright, but we have to talk to Marjorie to form the alliance with the White Glove Society.
Welcome to the Ultralock.
Alright. Now, we need to go destroy the Brotherhood of Steel, but we're going to talk to Mr. House about it first. Or not Mr. House. Excuse me, we're going to talk to Caesar about it first. I was like, when did I get the cattle prod? What's-his-face gives it to you during the White Glove Society quest. What's-his-face? Mortimer. That's the guy.
By order of Kaiser.
I'll wait. True to
Just got our weapons back, and we already got to give them away again. What a shame. So you may have noticed, when I was blazing through that dialogue just recently, that Caesar got a really bad headache. We're going to talk to him again now. We're going to notice some other concerning signs. Game always freezes on this loading screen for whatever reason. No matter the version of the game you're playing. Except maybe the Xbox version, I'm not sure. Never played the Xbox version. The Xbox 360. I'm gonna wait just because we did all of that pretty fast. And if you don't wait long enough to talk to Caesar again, he'll aggro to you since you interrupted his nap to deal with his headache. Spicy? Yo!
I'll wait.
Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Spicy, for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I saw you were streaming earlier. Were you still doing Max Quests in New Vegas? Max Quest speedruns? But yeah, guys, if you're not following Spicy Tacos, you should be. Because they know more about this game than I do. A whole lot more. They are a absolutely cracked speedrunner. Have multiple world records in multiple categories for New Vegas. No PB today, but yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there, I'm sure of it. But yeah, chat, welcome in. I'm Evander Quill. I go by Evander Quill, and my shtick on Twitch is I do Hitless runs for Team Hitless in the Fallout series, usually in Fallout New Vegas, like today. So what we're doing right now is we're working on a Hitless run where we get the Meat of Champions perk, and doing any percent afterwards without getting hit a single time, or taking any damage while we're at it. And just because that wasn't challenging enough already, we decided we're only going to be able to use explosives to meet our goals. So if you aren't familiar with the Meat of Champions perk,
the last time we met,
you get it by eating 4 specific characters in the game, and yes, I mean eating with the cannibal perk.
Good.
And those leaders are Caesar, Kimball, the King, and Mr. House. So we've already gotten Mr. House and the King. Now we're working on Caesar. Jeez. But you got here just in time for the most difficult part of the run, or at least the least consistent part of the run, and that is destroying the Brotherhood of Steel. And you're about to see my crazy, over-the-top strategies I use to do that safely. So, what we're going to do is we are going to kill all of the white glove, or not the white glove, the NCR leaders. Not the NCR either. What's the word I'm looking for? The Brotherhood of Steel. We're going to kill all the Brotherhood of Steel leaders simultaneously, and then try to make our way out of the bunker after initiating the self-destruct. Yeah, thank you again for the raid, Spicy. If you need to raid and run, feel free. You know, take care of yourself, post-stream care, and I really appreciate it. And thank you, Infernal Void, Sketchies, and Sunboy for the follows. I just realized I said all of your names. I'm supposed to be switching over to anonymous follows, so I'm sorry about that. You'll notice, you know, if you haven't already noticed from the small sample of the stream that you've gotten, I kind of have ADHD, a little bit of goldfish brain, and a lot of times I mean to do things and forget, and you'll just see it a lot. It just makes all of these hitless runs where you have to do complex, specific strategies a whole lot easier too, you know? But anyways, here's our plan to deal with
Paladin
Brotherhood.
Ramos informed.
So first, we need to talk to Elder McNamara. The reason they're letting us in the bunker without any problems is because we brought Veronica here earlier. But what we want to do is we want to talk to Elder McNamara, lie to him and tell him that we're going to help him, and then we want to talk to Head Paladin Harden in the hallway here, and tell him to kick rocks. Now what we can do is we can wait till a specific time of day where both the head scribe and the head paladin are sleeping, and the elder will be at his desk. And this lets us use C4 to blow all of them up simultaneously, and then we just have to deal with a few more Brotherhood people before we can get a disguise and safely escape the bunker. But we're gonna wait till, I think it's like 3 a.m. actually. Yeah, no glitches. So, basically, you can do everything that you can do in the glitchless category, so you can, like, stop hop. You can use third-person interaction. Some people consider that a glitch, but that is allowed for hitless third-person interaction. But those are the only two glitches, I would say, or things that some people might consider glitches that are allowed for hitless. So yeah, I forgot to mention that. No fun glitches get used in this, unfortunately. I waited till the wrong time of day. It needs to be 3 a.m. Yeah, no glitches allowed, except for, if you consider it a glitch, third-person interaction and stop hopping. Which I usually only use stop hopping during the long running sections because it does tend to make me motion sick.
Hello.
I can't do it as consistently as Spicy either. I'm just trying to excuse myself for being bad at it, but yeah, see, I already broke my chain there. Where is Mr. Harden? He's not sleeping. Why is he not sleeping? He's being a little stinker, isn't he? Let's do 23 hours. He'd take a nap for me, Mr. Harden.
Hello.
Normally he sleeps at this hour. I don't know why he's not doing that. Maybe this is not the right time of day. Hold on a second. Yeah, I in my vintage, it was still considered a glitch, stop hopping. Which, I don't know, I think I agree with the idea that it shouldn't be a glitch. Based on the fact that you can honestly do it by accident, right? Like, it's entirely possible that you just stop hop by accident. That's not the only reason I think it shouldn't be considered a glitch, but when you look at what you can do with glitches in these games, it's just hard to consider something like that a glitch, you know, with like infinite dashing and all of that. Day of Andrew's stream. D. Yo, what's up, Eden? Good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful Boxing Day. Yo, thank you. Yeah, no problem, Spicy. I hope you have a good meal. Thanks so much for the raid. I appreciate it, Spicy. That's nice of you. You'll get that PP. It's only a matter of time. It's a matter of when, not if. Okay, Hardin's being a little stinker today, and he's not sleeping. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hope this works. We can improvise. You know, we're okay at improvising. Usually we want to make sure he's sleeping so that we can put the C4 right by his head, but he's not being cooperative today. Okay. So, what we do when we place the C4 is we go over here to this exact spot, use a dose of Psycho to make sure that the C4 is in fact going to kill them. We're going to equip the detonator. We're going to use it. I'm going to switch to the missile launcher immediately, shoot it. That kills the 2 paladins over by the door. And then we're going to go try to get all the key cards without being spotted. And as soon as we're able, we're going to want to try to get a disguise off of one of the other Brotherhood members. I think this worked. It sounds like he's not over here. Seems like he's not over here. Alive, anyways. Head Paladin's keycard. Yeah, thank you for the happy post-Christmas. I did have a good Christmas. And I'm excited for the upcoming Unkathon. So, Raiders with Spicy, if you aren't aware, which why would you be aware? I'm actually going to be turning 30 in a few days. I'm officially becoming an Unk. And on my birthday, we're going to start an Unkathon, kind of like a birthday subathon for turning 30. Use some turbo here, blast this idiot with a missile, and then possibly his buddies too, like this guy. Alright, now we're going to want to try to get a disguise off of one of them, and it'll make it a little bit easier to escape the bunker. There will still be 2 people in the bunker who can recognize us, or 3 actually, but we're only going to be going close enough to 2 of them. And then we can get out of here a little bit easier. Just need to get that last key card. Did I get the Elder's key card? I can't remember if I did or not. I think I didn't, actually. Might have to go back and get it. Time loss. You see, this is why I can't speedrun. I forget too many things. But yeah, I got a Switch 2 from my lovely fiance for Christmas. And I'm excited to play some Kirby Air Riders because I loved Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube. You ready? I'm ready to lose half of you here from the raid, okay? Kirby Air Ride is a better Nintendo racing game than Mario Kart. I will die on that hill. It's way better. You gotta believe me on that if you haven't played it. You need to try it if you haven't played it. I did not get his key card. Okay, good. But now we have all 3. We don't have to be sneaking right now. We do have to sneak here, though, because Senior Knight Lorenzo can hear us. Yeah, the Brotherhood members all have actually pretty high perception because they're energy weapons users. So they actually can spot you pretty easily. That's the wrong one. So once we have all 3 key cards, we can generate a password for the self-destruct terminal, which we have to do because of the skill point economy in this run. We have to put points into a bunch of other skills. We can't get the 100 science or even the 80 science plus a magazine with comprehension that we could use to get past the password there. So there are 2 Brotherhood NPCs that can spot us once we go through this door over here. One of them is like that teacher, I can't remember her name, and the other is Head Paladin Ramos. Ramos is pretty easy to not get spotted by, but Getting spotted by the other Brotherhood member is basically an RNG roll. Depends on where they are in their pattern. As you can see, they're right there, so we actually got pretty lucky there. And everybody else doesn't attack us because we have a disguise on, which is nice. We don't have silent running yet, so we want to be careful here. We already got the bunker key from one of the guards that we blew up with a missile launcher down there, so no worries about that. That's too obscure a game for you to even get mad at. You should try it. I'm telling you, it's really good. It's a fantastic game. At the very least, I would say even people who enjoy Mario Kart more would have to admit that it's the more unique of the two games. God, you guys are already back, huh? They're dividing like... they're multiplying like bunnies, chat. All these scorpions over here. Okay, I need to remember to change clothes, otherwise my run gets ended. Go to the Naughty Nightmare. And we will fast travel back to the fort.
By order of Kai'Sa.
Let's go ahead and stop hop here, save us some time. I'm not very good at stop hopping uphill, that's for sure. Oh, lost my chain. Yeah, we'll just walk uphill. We won't kid ourselves.
What's your problem?
You're my problem, you little brat. I mean, what? Who said that? We're going to turn in this quest to Caesar. The NCR officially hates us now, so we need to make sure to have an NCR disguise on anytime we're anywhere an NCR assassin can spawn, which we will be passing by some areas where that can happen. Actually, just being anywhere where the NCR is present, period. But that's really more after we kill Kimball.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Has the Brotherhood been destroyed? Very well.
So we're going to have a private conversation with Mr. Caesar here. You may have noticed, that Caesar had a pretty bad migraine headache and had an absence seizure a little bit earlier. And that's because he has a brain tumor. That's okay, chat. We're cannibals. Brain tumor equals more food for us, right? It's a win-win, okay? But we're going to have to at least convince the Legion that we tried to help Caesar with his brain tumor. That's the important thing. As long as it seems like we tried our best, they'll forgive us. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's see. Now, explosives. Actually, explosives before speech. And then we take silent running, which is where? There. A neat little amuse-bouche. Exactly, Eden. You get it.
All right, let's state the obvious.
Straightforward case of intracranial blastoma fibrolysis, I wager.
I'm not familiar with that condition.
This man, chat, canonically is a doctor, and we fooled him with that, okay? This man is a doctor. It's a simple procedure as brain surgeries go.
Some proper...
So chat, we are in no way qualified to perform brain surgery, as you might surmise from our medicine skill. But that's okay, because we can at least convince people that we're capable of doing it. Here would be an example of a time that I need to be wearing it. Oh no, actually not here. I have to leave the fort first, don't I?
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man.
So we need to go over to Freeside. Well, not Freeside. We need to fast travel to the Freeside North Gate. I think that should be fine. We have to consider what time of day we're fast traveling so that we don't get over to the area by Freeside with fiends present. That is an annoying thing you have to keep into account. Let's go ahead and switch to our NCR uniform. That way we don't get shot at by the Crimson Caravan guards here. We're going to go talk to the followers of the Apocalypse to get some surgical tools that we're definitely going to perform a successful surgery with. Trust, okay? We are so capable of doing brain surgery. I do brain surgery every day. You can't prove otherwise. But while we're here, we'll also pick up a perception implant. Well, actually, what's our explosive skill? Yeah, we'll pick up a perception implant. Just for shits, it's honestly not that important. It won't make that much of a difference, but it will make some difference. What makes you think it'd be cooking? Yeah. Just making sure we nail the presentation, you know?
Welcome to the New Vegas.
So we need to buy the surgical tools right there. And then before we leave, we will get an implant, a perception implant. Alright, so now before we fast travel back, we need to get a distance far enough away from these Crimson Caravan cards that we can switch into a neutral outfit, because obviously fast traveling to the middle of the fort with an NCR uniform on is a bad idea. We will get closer to gun runners over here. We can probably just do it here-ish, honestly. And they'll tell us in the Pip-Boy if we can fast travel, so...
By order of Kais... Awe.
Awe. No, you're the way. Go ahead and stop up here during this flat part. So yeah, chat, we're going to arrange for Caesar to die during the surgery, because that is the easiest way to kill Caesar without everybody in the fort aggroing us and trying to kill us. So it's a whole lot of hoopla just so we can get a Caesar salad. Get it? Yeah. Caesar salad. It's because it's name. Yeah. Freezing loading screen that always happens.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Caesar sleep.
Hit him with a goodbye. So Caesar's just taking a little nap. We're gonna go ahead and make this nap permanent.
Caesar is dead, and you're...
And then we hit him with the Riz.
What you say is true. I apologize for my rash action. It was out of...
Apology accepted.
Caesar's death.
So chat, you know, we've talked about this before, you know. Not all cannibals are created equal, okay? You have, like, your low-class, like, uncivilized cannibals. You have, like, your white glove society cannibals up here, you know? They're, like, all fancy. They put their pinkies up when they eat human flesh. We're in the middle. We're the working-class cannibal, okay? Now, the way we're going to eat Caesar is we aren't going to eat him in the bed and get fucking crumbs everywhere, okay? That's silly. We're going to be civilized. We're going to eat him at the table, okay? Where do I put the points at this point? In explosives, right. Rest into speech. Might actually do this. Yeah. So hold on here. Let's get our food to the table, you know. You know, Lucius is just going to have a seat right there, and he's going to have no problem with this as we eat Caesar right in front of his face. Delicious. We did it. Alright, that's Caesar down. One more to go. Now I think we have to talk to Lucius again, right? Oh no, we talked to him after the assassination. That's right. So I'm going to fast travel to Boulder City. Oh, right. I need to get out of the tent first. And then this part can be problematic, but it should be fine. Surely. I don't remember exactly where I'm supposed to place the C4 here, so it might cause us some problems. But we can improvise if that happens, you know? I don't have to have the disguise on yet, so I won't. Stop hop here. Over to Cato Hostilius, whatever his name is. Cato's going to ask us if we have a plan, and you know, we have too much of a plan, honestly, about how we're going to do this. So the idea is as the president makes his way up to the stage, we're going to place some C4 with a stealth boy active and with silent running so that we don't get spotted.
It's about time you showed up. Rise and shine.
Of course I have a plan.
I'll meet you.
We're fancy cannibals, exactly, Eden. We don't want his disguise, we have our own. We don't take handouts here, okay? What do I look like, a charity case? Ground. We do need to put this disguise on, though, at some point. We may as well put it on now, so that we don't get spotted by the people who want to kill us. It's unfortunate. We got the ugly NCR armor. There's Radio Guy, by the way. He's just chilling. NCR Radio Guy. I hope he can't see through this disguise, actually. I should have thought about that. I guess he can't.
Hey.
You know, that's a good point. I think, let's just say we're next level cannibals and we've tasted it all, okay? We'll be able to handle it. Now I know during this assassination mission, you're supposed to be able to line What's-His-Face's helmet with C4, but for whatever reason I can never get that to work.
Make it quick. We don't...
And chat, unfortunately, every time we get to this part, there's a possibility we have to reset the run, because sometimes President Kimball can get glitched and just not even make it to the stage. So we're going to get hidden over here, where nobody can see us. We're going to use a stealth boy. We have silent running, so we can just run right up to the stage with our C4. And we want to place this C4...
Have you seen my helmet?
Oh my god. I always forget that that happens. That happens every single time, and it always scares me. I'm going to put this C4, like, right here, if I remember right. What's he doing? Oh, he's just getting up on stage. Okay. So we place the C4, make our way back to where we were, wait for the president to get to the stage, and we cross our fingers and hope that he doesn't glitch out and not make it to the stage. Which is entirely possible. Oh, he made it. Sweet. He would have already been stuck if he was going to get stuck. Do I have Psycho? I do not have any Psycho. I would use it if I had it.
Thank you, my fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to serve.
So the reason we need to put the C4 where we do is because we need him to fly in this direction, not off the dam or straight up in the air. We want him to go this way because then it's less likely that we get spotted when we're eating him. And they'll actually forgive us. I don't know if you saw that. They'll just forgive us for killing him if we put the detonator away. Let's see. 2 in explosives, rest in the speech, sure. There's no, I guess, demolitions expert, sure. So we just need to find a piece of the president. That guy got crippled. Skill issue. And we devour him. And there's the Meet a Champions perk, chat. Now all we need to do is finish the any percent, which, believe it or not, is actually one of the easier parts about this run. Famous last words. So what I need to do first here is move far enough away from the NCR that I can fast travel back to the fort. Which we'll do that right now. I think at a point here we can just stand up and it won't cause any problems. Yeah. Radio guy just standing over there staring at a wall, you know, as he does. His purpose has been fulfilled. He's gone hollow. We're next-gen cannibals, exactly. We're on the cutting edge of cannibalism. If there's one thing we're not an unk in, it's cannibalism. That's for sure. So, change clothes. Very important that we change clothes. Let's go to the fort.
By order of Kaiser.
Actually, chat, now that I think on it.
I'll wait.
Now that I think on it, chat. That's the wrong window. Now that I think on it, maybe I don't want to be part of Caesar's Legion. Maybe we're gonna, maybe we're gonna do the good old-fashioned wild card, bitches. The video didn't work. Shit. So sad. Scuffed. I think that joke's hilarious. Why is the video not working? We'll give it a second. It needs a minute. There we go. So we're going to pivot to the Yes Man ending, just because it's more consistent for Hitless. And we've gotten all of the eating we need to do done. We've got our grocery shopping done, okay, chat? We don't need to worry about food anymore. So let's fast travel back to Strip North Gate.
Move along.
Imagine stop hopping successfully. So in order to do the Yes Man ending, we do have to go back to the tops, because Yes Man is still over there. What is this guy doing? Okay. And luckily for us, the only thing we really have to do to get the Yes Man ending is to go to the substation. Ooh, shit. Okay, it's fine. We have a stealth boy. I fucked up.
Glad.
So that might make the last mission harder.
That's over.
The last quest, like Hoover Dam, that might make it harder. It probably will make it harder, actually. That kind of sucks. I can get more stealth boys, though, can't I? I do know where to get a stealth boy. The question is, will I be attacked by assassins if I go there? I might. What if I go to Novak, though? I could try to get one at RepCon. That's what we'll do. So we'll get a stealth boy from RepCon, because we messed up there. We didn't put our disguise on, because we were too busy cracking dad jokes. I don't think those guys actually aggro to you, but I'm not sure about that. Oh, and while we're here, we can stop and have a delicious little snack, you know? Hopefully the meat hasn't gone bad yet. No, this is fine. There's still guaranteed stealth boys, like non-RNG stealth boys that we can pick up. So this will be a time loss, but it should be fine.
Oh! Hi!
So we're ready for him to join us at the Lucky 38. I'm not sure if there are Legionnaire assassins near Novak. I cannot remember. I think as long as you don't go south from Novak, it should be fine. Let's hope it's fine. I don't want to do Hoover Dam without a stealth boy. That'll be bad. Like, that just won't be fun at all. That will be very stressful and will probably not work. So we'll go and pick up a stealth boy before we do the El Dorado substation. And to do that, we're going to go to Novak. We're going to keep our NCR disguise on. And hope that we don't get Legion assassins showing up. Which I don't think they will, as long as we don't go south of Novak. And then we'll make our way over to the Repcon facility to get the guaranteed stealth boy there. And we may get lucky with RNG and get a stealth boy before we even get to the facility. All we'll have to do is just kill a couple ghouls. No biggie. But as always, we have to do it without being spotted. It's okay, chat. You see, this is what I mean with the goldfish brain. You've got to learn to expect the scuff. When we get the run, it's because we've gotten good enough at the run that we push past the scuff. Wow, that just missed you completely. Twice. Oh, you got crippled. That's fine. This is Thump Thump. I need to remember it, like, flies. Yeah. I don't think we got hit there, but I'm going to double check. Yeah, we're fine. I have one missile, but that's okay. I have some of the high-velocity missiles. In fact, I'll probably just switch to those anyways for this part, because it's a pretty fair big distance until the ghouls. If stuff goes south here, we can always use a dose of turbo, so no biggie there. Oh god, collision meme. Classic. Let's just use some turbo. Did I get both of them? I did. Sweet. Oh, the collision in this game is beautiful, isn't it? Just wonderful collision detection. Okay, that didn't hit him, but that's fine. I don't trust that collision at all. You're still alive, huh, pal? You're still alive. This guy is cracked. There we go. Okay. So we can get some RNG stealth boys from the Nightkin corpses here, if we're lucky. Again, that's if we're lucky. But it should be fine anyways. We can just use the missile launcher if we need to. Okay, we didn't get lucky. That's fine, though. Maybe ammo box? Stealth boys, perhaps? We did already get an RNG stealth boy this run, so our luck has probably run out. Yeah, so I got mostly boring adult stuff, you know, like phone charger cables and stuff, which not ungrateful for, honestly. Like, once you get older, you learn to appreciate stuff like that, because you generally forget to buy it for yourself. But, yeah, the big thing I got was Nintendo Switch 2 and Kirby Air Riders. I've gotten to play that a little bit. Oh boy, the bodies are flying. They're glitching out. Yeah, Chad, if you're fans of New Vegas, you know, this is a good channel for you. We do a lot of New Vegas runs. We've been slowing down on the New Vegas runs lately because we've been doing some Fallout 4 runs, but this is our main game that we run on this channel. Big New Vegas enjoyers. I'm gonna switch to Thump Thump here. Oh boy, that was bad. Have we got both of them yet? I don't think so. Car already blew up. So we want to try to make sure this isn't a glowing one because of the AoE attack. But otherwise it should be pretty easy to just improvise here. Gotta keep an eye on our turbo supply. We've been burning through a lot of doses. We got 6 left, though. That's a respectable amount. So I like to use the third-person camera here, just because it lets you peek around edges and stuff before you engage. Okay. I can probably just bank it off of this wall here. If we actually hit it, that is. If we actually hit it, that is. There we go. Took a few tries. Alright, and there's a guaranteed stealth boy inside the door here. We'll just double check that we're still hitless. We are. Still hitless, no damage. We'll get the stealth boy right inside the door here, and then I think we'll be good for Hoover Dam.
Hey, over here.
Get it quick, quick. Get the fucking stealth boy, buddy, please. Thank you. Okay, we're out of here. We still have our NCR uniform on, right? Yes, so let's go to the no, we need to go to the Lucky 38. That's right. Alright, scuff averted. Got you a little... Wait, I need to check for the Freeside Thugs. Okay, we're good. Got you a life-size model of Jingu Bang staff that Wukong uses. You can twirl it? That's awesome. Got the gamer merch. Yeah, I still haven't played that game. I'd be interested in trying that. It's just that the backlog is getting so massive. That's glitch dialogue from when I killed Mr. House, right? Chat, headphone warning. This next part is very loud. There's nothing I can do about the fact that it's loud. I'll give you a thumbs up when the headphone warning is over. I'm actually going to take my own headphones off.
Hi! Better next time. Promise. Wow. Mr.
That
House
part
had
is
quite-
just super loud. I guess I could turn the game volume down, but... So, chat. This is an unskippable cutscene. Unlike for speedruns, we can't quick save, quick load to skip dialogue in hitless runs.
To the demonstration area, please.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run a 3-minute ad break, run to the bathroom really quick, and I'll be right back.
Right?
Just to keep pre-roll ads off the stream. It's nice to run a 3-minute ad break every now and again. But I will see you in just a second.
Our titanium alloy housing does a good job for protecting our delicate electronic insides from small arms fire and shrapnel. Our left arm contains an X-25 Gatling laser, quite deadly against soft targets at medium range. That looks like fun. And for close-range suppression and crowd control, we have this handy-dandy 9mm submachine gun. Nice. All of this is old hat, right? Here is where it gets interesting. Turns out that those are our secondary weapons. All this time, we've been running the Mark I operating system, which doesn't have drivers for our primary weapons. Imagine! Now watch this. I'm downloading the Mark II OS to all Securitrons on the network. Makes quite a difference. With the M235 missile launcher, we can engage ground and air targets at long range. And a rapid-fire T-28 grenade launching system makes us deadly in close-range engagements. Woo! Look at that! The OS upgrade also includes drivers for our onboard auto repair systems. Just try to hurt us now! Altogether, this software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. You can come back up and see me or be on your way. I know you're a busy person.
Got a PS5 a month ago or so. We did an unboxing and set it up. Oh, new console, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really gotten a console in the PS5 generation. I haven't, like, found much of an exclusive yet that makes me want to do that. So chat, luckily for us, the Legion will not send assassins after us yet, otherwise this next part of the game would be very complicated. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't, because we already discovered the location, because we changed our route. But luckily for us, we only have to worry about NCR assassins. We don't have to worry about Legion assassins as well until after we take care of the substation, which we'll go ahead and do that now. As long as you have an NCR disguise, they will not attack you at the substation. Once you go in to override the, what's it called? The
You better get out of here if you know what's good for you.
Oh shit. That's glitch dialogue, by the way, chat. They won't actually do anything. They're all talk. I did not talk to Yes Man before I left, because I'm washed. So now that's another time loss, but that's fine. It's better than a hit, I suppose. But yeah, as long as you're wearing an NCR uniform, they don't care what you do in that substation. They'll talk a big game, like they'll talk to you like they're aggroed to you, but they aren't actually aggroed to you. Limited series run that Ghost of Yotei. Oh, it looked really cool. But yeah, RE9. I'm looking forward to RE9. I'm actually really excited for that. I still want to try the Silent Hill 2 remake. I'm not as big of a fan of Silent Hill as I am of the Resident Evil games, but Silent Hill 2,
Enjoy your time.
that was just a really good game. And like, the remake makes it so much more accessible.
An entire...
Yeah, luckily for us, we've already done all of the side quests for Yes Man. We don't really need to do anything else. We gotta go get the override module installed. Willie is calling me. I'll have to give him a call back. Because we're keck locked in, chat. Can't be answering personal calls unless it was like an emergency contact or something. Just a buddy of mine calling me. Let's go to the substation and get the job done. They'll stand up and then they'll immediately go back to sleep. They won't actually aggro to you with the NCR uniform on. What if somebody was calling about my extended car warranty? Well, luckily for me, I actually had to switch cars pretty recently, so the extended warranty is not yet an issue that I have to worry about. I'm still under the limited warranty. unless possibly I have ruined the limited warranty by not meeting my service dates. Oops. We'll have to see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go to the Battle of Hoover Dam. We want to be wearing the NCR disguise at first.
Enjoy all the Vegas Strip has to offer.
And then once the Legion soldiers rush in, we're going to want to use a stealth boy and try to get by, switching back and forth between Legion and NCR disguises the whole way through the dam. We actually shouldn't have to kill a single person. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
You don't have to just... Good luck.
We'll go ahead and do the split here. We are at Hoover Dam. Let's do this. Honestly, the biggest risk of us getting hit is friendly fire from our own Securitrons. Like, no joke. That's actually the biggest risk. Okay, so the cons are going to come out over there, and they're going to be mad at me because I completely ignored them. But the NCR usually wipes them out pretty quickly. Have they spawned yet? Yes, they have. Okay. Put those fucking missiles away, big guy. Thank you. Okay, just get away from me. You know what? We're gonna have to deal with this guy. Just kindly ask him to frig off. Buddy, can you, like, leave? I'm not aggroed, am I? Okay. This guy is being a menace. Let's just do this. Let's go ahead and switch allegiances for the first time. Oh, are they actually going to win? That's rare. Why don't we do this? Well, no, we can't do that now, unfortunately. And we'll just use turbo here just to make sure we don't get blasted by our own guy. Or to try and make sure we don't get blasted by our own guy. Kind of like that. There we go. He's gone. Oh, he's not gone, actually. He lived through that. He should not survive that encounter with Legion. And he shouldn't. Whether or not he will is still a question to be answered. There we go, he died. Okay, sweet. Now we don't have to worry about that nonsense. So now we need to switch back. Sorry, headphone warning chat. That's going to be loud from the boomers. So we need to switch to an NCR disguise here so that the guards at the room where we install Yes Men don't aggro. And so that we can actually just go right past them using a disguise. Which is pretty fun. Makes that part a lot easier. I don't know why I'm sneaking.
Stop right there. You shouldn't be here.
Alright, but make it quick.
Smartest move they ever made, you ask me.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Hi!
Another kill to my name.
Frag out! Oh boy, this is awkward. Can you guys, like, kill the basic grunts without any trouble?
Take care of that. They got to President Kimball? How long can we hold out? Let's get going.
Okay, we want to watch out for crossfire here. Also don't want to bump into those guys, they'll spot us. We'll go ahead and probably switch to the Legion disguise pretty soon here. I like to do some turbo just so the stealth boy doesn't wear off. It's lucky for us we have day trippers, so our stealth boy is going to last a real long time. Love that sound effect in slow motion. Oh, they're hugging. Look at that. Very cute. Actually got a loading screen there. That was weird. So I'm using a turbo here just because the Securitrons are absolute menaces and they will fire missiles right at you and kill you. I'm going to jump up onto this wall here and just go around all this fighting if I can help it. That's a wonderful noise in slow motion, isn't it? Guess I don't need to be sneaking here, do I? Yeah, let's just run. Like I said, we'll shoot missiles right at you if they can get the chance. That almost hit me. Are you done shooting missiles? Please be done shooting missiles. Okay, chat. What's our speech skill? Just so I can check. Okay, it's at 95. I still have to use a magazine. So we'll line that up. I want to keep the Legion disguise on so the Praetorians don't attack me. And then we should be home free. Let's just double check that we didn't take any damage there. We did not. Okay, and we use the magazine before we talk to the legate. Make our speech skill 100, and then now it's just a matter of picking the right dialogue options, which has ended runs before.
And who is this?
Not any of my runs, but...
No.
Alright, that is one leader down. These guys should be de-aggroed, and I think they stay de-aggroed whether you have the disguise on or not, but... Chat, we leveled up! Insane. Doesn't matter what we put the points in. And that, chat, that right there, well, let's do the dialogue. Oliver arrive. Everybody get your Oliver arrives in chat. Bro, switching alliances like it's a season of Game of Thrones. True. That's the tech for Hoover
Caesar
Dam.
on the cross.
It's not over yet, even, but it's basically over.
Guess it ain't no secret how you
And Oliver leave. Any Oliver leaves? The dam's on fire. This is fun. We got it, chat. That's the run. That is Meat of Champions. Explosives only. No hit, no damage. We got it.
I'm not just saying that.
We got that run out of the way
And
before
so
the
the courier
subathon.
who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs
Let's
cheated
go.
death once again, and the Mojave
We'll
Wasteland
let the
was
ending
forever
screen
changed.
play.
The
Appreciate the
courier, with
raid
the aid of
today,
Yes Man,
Spicy. Once
drove
again,
both the
thanks
Legion
everybody for
and the
being here
NCR
in
from
chat.
Hoover Dam,
Eden, Phil,
securing New Vegas's independence from both
Jen
factions.
P, Chewy. I
With
appreciate
Mr.
it.
House out of the picture,
Thank you for
part of
banning the bots as well,
Securitron army
Chewy. I
was
appreciate
diverted
it.
to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance.
So that
for
run's out of the way
minimal loss
now.
of
Now we
life.
need to think of a New Vegas run.
assumed its position
New
as
Hitless
an
run.
independent power.
You
in
could
the
look
Mojave.
at starting to do like
Preferring
gun runner
neither the best
challenges,
of
like
the
3-star
NCR
challenges.
nor the
Hitless.
worst of the Legion,
But that's
the courier was the man responsible
that's a
for
thought
a
for
truly
another time.
independent New Vegas. He had
Dirtless
removed
run.
Mr. House from
That too.
power over the Strip
That can be one of the
and broken the
subathon
influence of the
activities.
NCR and Caesar's Legion in the Mojave Wasteland.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood
Let's
of
not think
Steel
about what we
was
had to
no
do to
more.
get here, okay? It's easy to criticize
Those few
in retrospect.
who were outside the Hidden
Captain
Valley bunker
Hindsight.
when it was destroyed, settled into
Sure,
new
maybe we
lives,
fed some people to
or
cannibals.
headed west to find a new chapter to join.
You gotta break
After
a few
the
eggs to
courier
make an
ensured
omelet.
New
okay?
Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent
Or
than
crack
before.
a few skulls to make an amuse-bouche. even.
Old Mormon Fort became
As everybody
excessively
says.
burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Good Springs thrived. More travelers stopped by Good Springs on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
With the king dead and most of their gangs
But yeah, we
slain
got
by
this
the
run,
courier, the
run
remaining
done now.
kings
We
fled
will
the
have no
area,
stream
never to be
tomorrow,
heard from
and then we'll
again.
be back on
Shaped up
Sunday
by the courier's
for the
advice,
start of the subathon.
Misfits distinguished themselves
And then we
during the
get to do
Legion's
all
attack
kinds
on
of fun
Camp Galt.
stuff. Maybe even,
Mags was finally
I hate
promoted
to say it,
sergeant,
chat, maybe even some
and the rest of the
non-Fallout
Misfits
stuff.
received an official
Once again,
commendation.
we do that every now and again.
They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the
I have to try it. Yeah, I'll put that in there. Like, that'll be something we do during the subathon for sure.
Citizens of the
Because I need a new
NCR favored
activity to
targets,
substitute this
and
now
they
since I got
always
this
suffered
run.
the worst fates.
And so the courier's road came to an end.
The
For
Uncathon,
now.
excuse me, I need to refer
In the
to
new
it by the
world
correct
of the
name.
Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
He said it! Oh my god. He said the thing. Alright, main menu. We'll quit out of the game, and now, chat, if you would, I would appreciate it if you would stay for the raid. We're gonna find somebody to raid.